Narrowbat Precious Jet. My name's Steve Tyrrell. You join us on the Coventry Canal in Coventry at Swan Lane Wharf, Swan Lane. Today is Sunday the 21st of November. Today is a nice day. Today we got Smoky going again. Just started with something simple. So we started at the bottom with the lift pump. And with advice from a friend on the wharf here, we just started with the lift pump and worked our way up. So today's a good day. Welcome to the vlog. I know it's very unusual for me to be here on a Sunday, but the fact that Smokey wasn't running and Mark on the wharf here offered to come over and give me a hand to try and sort him out, we got him going with Mark's advice, and it all worked out good in the end. Otherwise I wouldn't normally be here on a Sunday, but special occasions and all that, you know. So anyway, he seems to be up and running now, so that's my achievement done for the day. So next week, as in from tomorrow onwards, I'll be back here. I need to it's easy if I just show you now, isn't it? Let me just show you. Okay, so this pipe here is a monstrosity, and that joint down there, I don't know if you can quite see it, let's get you a bit closer. That joint there is leaking. In fact, if I put my glasses on, I can see what you're seeing. Okay, so that joint there is leaking water, so I need to fix that. So this bit of pipe work here isn't massively great, so I think I'm going to get some more 22mm pipe, and I'm going to revisit this pipe work today. So I think, not today, but this week. So I think that means putting that header tank up on this wall and sorting this job out today, because that's a monstrosity. That down there is a monstrosity, and this pipe's a monstrosity, and it needs changing. So that is going to be the job for this week. Okay, so that's what I'll be cracking on with tomorrow and Tuesday. And also, once that pipe's sorted, I thought this would last me 6 months or so to a year until I could get it, but it's not. As soon as I touched it, it started leaking, so that's not good. Welcome back. Monday the 22nd of November 2021. Today's job's an easy one, fixing the header tank and fixing the water leak from the header tank down to the skin tank. The fittings I showed you that I'd done before were substandard. I thought they'd last, however, being floating in mid-air and constantly knocking them and hitting them with various bits when you're servicing the engine, it didn't take long for the pipes to start leaking. So I think a more permanent and solid fix is in order. Right, that should be that finished now. The only way to find out if it is finished is to water test it. So the pipes do stand a little bit off there, look, they're not exactly perfectly straight, but I can live with that for now. I could just bend this back a little bit and straighten that up a little bit, but it looks better than it did. And it's solid now. That is absolutely solid as a rock. It's not moving at all, where the other one, it was just flapping all over the place. So the proof is now in the pudding, so fill it with water, see what happens. Stand by. and weed hatch. And a bit of prop wash. I can't put too much power on because I'll move all the other boats around. I had to drag a stick out of the prop. So Charlie's decided he wanted to play with it now. It's been in the water for months and months and it stinks. He's loving it, look. So just running the engine now. Just check there's no water leaks more than anything else. So it's always nice to see a bit of prop wash. I'll have to remember to grease the stern gland before I leave, so that the water don't drip through the stern gland now I've disturbed it and moved it. Hello, welcome back to the boat. Wednesday the 24th of November. Time's flying. It's only it's 1 month till Christmas Eve. Wow, okay. Right, only a couple of jobs today because I wasn't here yesterday and I would like to get the engine finished, the engine service finished before I start any other jobs. So that's what I'm going to make this video now, is just going to be just finishing off the engine and giving that a good service. I wasn't here yesterday because, let me turn you around and I will show you. And actually, hang on a second, let me come back to you. Right, I wasn't here yesterday because I had to wait in because I had a delivery. Ta-da! It's finally arrived. It's only taken a month. I haven't opened it yet. I really should have opened it when the delivery guy brought it, but the boxes don't look damaged, so I'm quite confident everything's okay. Yeah, as I say, when I put the order in, they said 3 days delivery, and literally within a couple of hours of putting the order in, had an email ping me back saying delivery delayed till, you know, November the 20 something. So anyway, it turned out to be yesterday, so that's here. Right, today's jobs then. I still need to finish off the service, like I said before, so we're going to whip off the rocker box and sort out the tappets, or the followers, whichever you want to call them. I've always called them tappets. On the top there, they're called the tappet clearance, so it's tappets to me. I've always called it tappets anyway. And in the back of the boat, to finish the service off, I will be changing the filter there, look. So putting a new filter in there and clearing that out. So that's today's jobs anyway, so let's get you set up and we'll see how far we get, but hopefully I should get that done today. There's the old filter and the diesel. The filter doesn't look too bad. There's not much crud in there at all. There are a few flecks on the top of stuff. I presume that's metal because I did have the stern rudder tube done when I bought the boat, so that's probably just a few flecks of metal coming out. I don't think you'll see this on the camera. There is a layer of water at the bottom of there that was in the bottom of the filter, but it's not too bad. You know, there's only about, I don't know, in that jar there, in that pot, there's probably about a centimetre of water laying under the diesel. I can just see it. I don't think you guys will see it, but it's there. Right, let's get on with the followers. So the header tank's off. this joint here, the top, this bit here is leaking. So I'm going to replace this valve. I've got a couple of new ones that I bought. They're not great, but they'll do the job. They're okay. So I'm going to replace the valve and fix the seal here somehow. Have a look, see what I can do. I might put more tape in and fix the seal in there. So thanks to Pete next door. Have along too. Nice cup of coffee, thank you very much. Right, let's crack on. Okay, so I've taken off the thermostat housing, which I put on with some blue sealer. Wasn't happy with it, started leaking, really wasn't happy with it. So now, clearing out all the crud, look, see, all the bits of rust, look. That's what the dishwasher tablet's done, look. It's brought all the rust and crap out of the tank. Anyway, I'm going to flush it again soon. So, I'm going to clean these up now. And I'll need to make a gasket. So there's one of the old gaskets there, look, and I'll need to make a gasket for this. So all I'll do is I've got some card here. Oops. So I've got some card. So for this one, I can literally just press it on and perhaps draw around it and then cut it out. And that'll do that one then. And the card it'll compress. There you go, look at that, that's okay. And the same for this, I can use this one as a template, look. You know, that's for that. So all I need to do is draw a hole in the centre of that. Failing that, I could use this sort of card, which is just as good. It will swell up and absorb it. This white card is probably better actually, because it's quite thick. But I think once I've clamped it down, that'll be all right. So, yeah, let's see how we get on. So I'll just draw around this lot. It's not far out, look. And I can trim it once it's on the engine. Gaskets. Ha ha ha. Right, stand by, because I might make them out of this and make them out of this, and then make up my mind of which one I like best. So yeah, stand by. This one's got a little bit of oil on it, but it won't matter. It won't matter. So right, let's make another drawing then. Let's see if we can make another drawing in here. There you go, look at that, perfect. Look at that. I think the thinner card will probably be better actually. Okay, so that's that one done. And as I've cleaned up the other faces, I'm going to give this face a quick clean as well. Just make sure the channels and the waterways are clear. I don't think I'm ever going to get it surgically clean, but I just have to do the best I can. Trouble is, if I don't get as much off as I can, the chances are it'll leak again. The ringing is the bell on my keys. Right, a new higher temperature thermostat going in, and there's a little knob here, look, there's a little bobbly bit in there. That's to let air through, so that ideally needs to be at the top. See the little bobbly bit? That needs to be at the top. And then that allows any air trapped in the engine to escape up into the header tank. Okay. Right. Oop, drop the thermostat, pick that up in a minute, put it back in. Right. Also, that's the side with the waxing, so ideally the side with the waxing needs to go towards the heat to allow the heat to expand it and make it open. See how my new dodgy gaskets fit then. Any paper that's overhanging, that'll just disappear. The water will take that away at some point. Okay. Now we can take this one on as well. Okay. Just make sure the gasket's settled. It is. Gasket's seated nicely. Okay. Gasket, it's on. Right. Go and find the other piece. Just stay there a second. I'll drop it down here a minute ago. Where did I put it? Oh, it's on top of the engine. Right. So there you go. So that's the new thermostat, gaskets, and the housing cleaned. That's the higher temperature thermostat in there as well. So. Right, catch up with you in a minute. While servicing old Smoky, I did notice that the overflow here, That's the return to the tank from the injectors. That was leaking, or the joint that was on it was leaking. So I've taken it off, cut the old piece. Look, that olive is well bedded in there. It's proper deformed, and that's the reason why it wouldn't seat anymore. It's because it was just, once it started leaking, people had done it up and done it up and done it up, just tighter and tighter and tighter, and eventually it just got to the stage where you couldn't tighten it anymore. So I'm going to put this on here now, although I think I probably should put some PTFE tape on here. However, me being me, I can't find my PTFE tape, so I'm going to try it for now, because it might be alright. Once it's done up really tight, it might be okay. And it does look like there's some sort of fibre washer there on the end, but we'll see. So I'm going to do this up now, and then put it all back together. Okay. Okay, water tank back on the wall. So that just leaves me now to fill it with water, which will be my job for the next couple of days. Just coming and tidying up and sorting that. I'd like to do another dishwash tablet. I'd like to run that through again, and perhaps leave it for an hour or two, and then drain it off again and flush it through if I can. But we'll see. Okay then guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later tomorrow. Hey, welcome back to the boat. Let's move you out the way of the sun a little bit. Where's the sun? Oh yeah, it's up there. Yeah. Okay, Thursday the 25th of November 2021, back at the boat today. Easy day today. Just gonna have a day tidying up, and also let me turn you around and show you Smoky. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday I fixed up the leak in that. Well, I think I did. I got to fill it with water and test it yet, and I put the new thermostat in here with the new gasket, so I've got to test that as well to see if it leaks. Been to the motor factors, bought some antifreeze. Look, so I've got 2 of those ready to go in. But first, another couple of dishwasher tablets in the engine. So today, fill it with water, a couple of dishwasher tablets, fill it with water, flush the system out again, and I'm going to have the engine running for a couple of hours today with the prop spinning, just to create a bit of heat and get the pump moving and get the water shifting through the system. So that's today's job. So if you guys stand by, you won't see much of today, because obviously it's just the engine running and you won't see much. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll warm the engine up, run it for a couple of hours as I say, and then flush the system out, drain it, leave it drained overnight. If there's no leaks today, I'll leave it drained overnight, and then tomorrow I will come back, flush it again just to make sure everything's out, and then antifreeze, and then we're done. So right, that's today's jobs. And also have a bit of a tidy up down the back of the boat, getting ready for next week, because that's ready to fit next week. And also I'd like to come in and start measuring up for the dinette at the front of the boat. So I'm going to start looking at doing that next week as well. Get the front of the boat sorted in here now. Spuggy's going to come and have a look at the gas for me, sort the gas out, make sure that's all working, tidy my tools. Look, they're everywhere. Look, it's a mess. Okay, so that's today's job, to get tidied up and get cleaned up and get myself sorted. And then what I'm going to do is finish the galley, the shower room, finish in here, move forward into the galley, finish the galley, including the door cupboard, the doors and all that sort of stuff. Get the fire in, the log burner, get that in, get the dinette at the front of the boat, get that in, and then once that's in I can sleep on the boat then. You know what I mean? Once the gas has been okayed, because I've got water, I've got a sink, got everything I need. So right, electric, I've got 240 volt electric, so I can use 240 volt electric for now until I get the solar panels and the batteries in. So anyway, let's get on with today's jobs. That's just from running the prop here at the wharf. Wow. I heard like a tapping noise on the prop, so I thought I'd clean it out, and that pile there is just from on tick over here at the wharf. Wow. Little kiddie boy there wants to play, look. Charlie, say hi to the camera. He's too busy playing with the balls, look. Okay, onwards and upwards. A little bit of peace again now. So the pipes, they're warm. They're not hot, but they're warm. So we are pumping water around the clarifier. This one's about the same. Not got any leaks at the moment, which is good. So I'll leave this overnight now to cool down and see what water I have in the bilge here in the morning. There is a little bit already, but as long as there's not like a big pool of water, I'm not too fussed at the moment. I can always nip things up. So that's me done for today. I'm going to leave the dishwasher tablets in the engine overnight, and then I'll be here tomorrow morning and I'll drain the whole system out, flush it again. I'll probably flush it 2 or 3 times all the way through. What I'll probably do is I'll put a hose pipe on here, disconnect it at the other end, put a hose pipe on one end, blow it through, and just let the water go in the bilge in here. It doesn't matter, I can clear this all out. This can be completely empty. This whole engine area build can be emptied out and it can be flooded, and I can empty it out and then just vac it out afterwards. It doesn't matter. So there you go. Okay then guys, temperature at the end, don't know if you can see that, just about 30, just over 30, tad over 30. That's the water temperature, and then the oil temperature is 20. So side of the block again, it's warm, it's not massively hot, you know. I can keep my hand there and it's a little bit warmer than comfortable. So there's no great heat generated in the engine, but this is the thing, even with a prop shaft spinning like that, the Gardner's such a cold running engine, you know. Okay guys, right, I've chatted enough and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, back at the boat today, Friday. Today we're going to drain off the water off the system, flush it through and add antifreeze. So let's see how far we get. Okay. Got the starty stick. Let's just push over the stop. Okay. Give it a little tickle with a stick just to warm it up ready. Ooh. Give it a little bit of throttle. Okay. Right, get back to you when we're into a bit of action. So it's a bit wet in here at the moment. That's flushing out the engine now, or it was until I turned it off. So that flushes all the way through the engine and comes out at the top here. I'm still draining out the back of the engine down there, which is good. So that's going out. So I've also flushed out this here, which then runs down to the clarifier. So the clarifier has been flushed out now, and yeah, we're nearly there. So I think this flushing out will be enough to get rid of any tablet traces or anything like that. Should be okay, but we'll see. It is what it is, you know. So here we go, getting there. Give it another flush out a couple of times and I think we'll be ready to go. Start filling it back up with water and antifreeze, obviously. Right, before I start the engine up again and just flush through any air that might be trapped in the system, while I was waiting for the engine to empty out all its antifreeze, I did come back here and have a good clean, because this was absolutely filthy. It's still not clean, spotless clean now, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. That's a lot cleaner than it was. So that's what I was doing while I was waiting for the engine to drain. We're all full now. The header tank is roughly about here, which is ideal. What I'll do is I'll run it now for about half an hour or so, try and get some of the air out, build up a bit of heat maybe if possible. I don't think I'll get the thermostat open, but we'll build a bit of heat anyway. Try and draw out a bit of the air out the system. And then that's me done for the weekend. That's all well done for the week, and as always I'll have the weekend off. So right, get old Smokey started then. Let's find the starty stick. Right, just make sure the shut off is over. Yes, it is. That's the shut off there. That needs taken off because that's far too long. See this big old stick here, look, this big old, it can go down to there, point there, it can go down to here. That'd be big enough for a little stop start. That'd be more than enough. Right, so that's open, nothing in the way, nothing on the flywheel, no. Okay, right, stand by, my lord. I have it in gear. There you go, it's in neutral now. Okay. Right, catch it in a bit. That's good for the front of the boat. Right, thanks for watching. We come to the end of the video now. If you're not already subscribed, and I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe. Plus, can't talk. I'd appreciate it if you press the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the video, then press the like button, and also, as always, comment. I love your comments, they're brilliant, so keep your comments coming, I do appreciate it. So like I said before, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's it for now. Antifreeze is in. That's the engine and the service, all the service work done. It's only took me 2 weeks, but the joy of being a boat owner. We're on canal time now. While I was waiting for Smokey to warm up and get the thermostat open, which I don't think it did, because it needs to get to quite a temperature to open the thermostat, but it'll mix the antifreeze anyway, so that's what I was aiming for. So I haven't been lazy. I have done a few other little jobs. So I don't know if you can see under there, look, that's now white under there, so I'll give that a good sanding, cleaned it with some degreaser, and then painted it with some white metal paint. So yeah, that's all good. So okay, take care of yourselves, and take care of your families, and I'll see you next week. Okay, see you, bye.